All right, so my name is Logan Hirsch, and I've been training under Clayton Keller for the last 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours at this point. I don't even know. That's how good it is. I haven't been paying attention to the time. And we've been working on unraveling some of like my deepest insecurities and some of the shit that like I've been fearing the most. And in that 3 to 4 hour period, we were able to successfully identify 3 of them. And we've been working on them psychologically and like just completely changing my mindset around them. Like for me, was fear of failure, and then fear of having a lack of self-worth, and then fear of social interactions. And like literally anytime I'm thinking about them right now, they're not bringing the same fear that they did before we worked on them. It's like helped me out with them. It's like now it's like I have a focus of success. I have a focus that yes, I am important. And it's like, yeah, everyone is just people. There's no reason to be afraid of talking to them. So it's just tips and tricks, not even tricks, just like tips and realigning the mental fortitude to help with getting that all figured out.
Working with those deep parts of the subconscious mind. So now you mentioned earlier that there was 3 things you worked on, and they were pretty high on the numbers for fears and worries. What were some of the things that we worked on? How bad were they before we got to change them?
Okay, so the first one, which was the fear of failure, that one was the least lethal of the 3, because it's like I know I can be successful. It's just a fear of like failing the stuff I'm not that good at. But it's like we just applied that mentality of like the stuff that I'm successful at and like approach it, and that's my mentality that'll focus for everything. It's like no need to procrastinate. So that went from a 7 to a 10.
That's cool.
And then my self-worth, kind of middling, not my best thing. That one was a bit personal to try and dig out. That one hurt a bit and was started at a 5.5. But it's like, yeah, it's like I just Clay helped me get in my head that I'm important. My values are as good as anyone else's.
How does it feel now?
And I'm at a 10 with that one, 10 out of 10. And then same with social interaction. That one, it's like, that one's wasn't quite as like deeply like locked inside, but it's scary. Like I'm an introvert, I have social anxiety. Yeah. Talking to people that I don't know fucking terrified me. But it's like, I think about it, like there's someone I need to reach out to for a school project later today that I've never met before. It's like I'm thinking about reaching out and talking to her, and
how's it feel now?
I don't feel afraid.
Yeah.
It's like I just feel like, okay, yeah, I know I can do this. She's just another person. Same with everyone else on this earth. Everyone's just people.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention to people about the Inner Planet course that you just got to experience now?
Yeah, the Inner Planet course. Literally in the span of 4 hours, I went from having all these fears and anxieties, and it's like when I think about it, it's like it's just natural. It's like the fears that I had, I wouldn't say they're completely eradicated, but it's like I have tools now that I can help to beat them back and like just be a better person.
Absolutely.
Be my perfect self.
So we were able to take the emotion out of the fears, and we were able to see the fears for what they were, right?
Yeah.
And the cool thing is now they can just be thoughts. And thoughts without emotion, they're just air. They don't do anything.
Exactly.
And now how are your new thoughts with your new emotions?
It's weird because it's like I feel filled with confidence. Like my chest, like I feel like my chest is like being held out high. I feel this like warm excitement. My head is calm. Like I don't have any of the fear and anxieties like running through it. It's like even when I think about the topic, it's like it doesn't spark the same fear that it did.
We shut out the extra, think about having multiple channels, like extra radio stations. Mm-hmm. We shut out the extra ones we didn't need, and we put in just the stuff that we wanted. Isn't that neat? Mm-hmm. I love that. Anything else you'd like to tell the folks, Super Logan?
Well, the inner planet stuff works. It's like, it's psychology. It's something that I'll admit I had my doubts about, because it's like mental stuff and psychology stuff and me don't usually go hand in hand very well. And these are fears that I've had for literal years, all 3 of them. And in the span of 4 hours, I've made so much progress in like dealing with them that I can't even remember what it was like to have it before. It's like it was just fear, and now it's confidence.
That's beautiful.
So I would 100% recommend it.
I love that, Super Logan. Thank you.